there's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube, Boss Rino. Welcome to my channel. So ito, the Slap Ham, bagong-bagong upload, scary things that will fill you with fear. So ito, tirayan natin ito, medyo anong oras na ba? Naku, alauna na naman na madaling araw. Ewan ko, sinasadya ko yata. Parang gantong oras ko trip magganto. Oo. Ano yun, na-addict na yata ako sa natatakot akong feeling. Hinahawa nyo ko. So ito, tirayan natin ito, bago pa, tirayan iba.
Photos are a great way to capture your favourite memories, and what makes a better memento than a picture of you and your friends on a road trip, just like this one posted to Facebook by Lee Norris. The pic, which was captured in Prague in the Czech Republic, shows several friends posing next to a small red car.
Parang luma yung picture kasi puro yung attire nila parang sinauna eh, no?
All seems relatively normal until you take a good look just to the right of the man sitting on the car's bonnet. There appears to be an extra traveller inside of the vehicle.
Ayoko ng mga ganyan eh, yung mga
While several
binibilugan
viewers
eh.
thought that the mysterious face looked like that of a dog, the poster noted that they weren't travelling with any animals of any kind. So what do you make of this rather creepy photo? Is it really a dog? Or could it be some kind of paranormal hitchhiker?
Hindi, parang naging dog yan, parang may bibig, di ba? Parang siya may bibig eh.
Let me know what you think about this in the comments down
Bibig,
below.
oh. Bibig na pang tao, hindi pang aso.
With its Egyptian cotton sheets, high-speed Wi-Fi, and that certain charm of yesteryear, the Jefferson Hotel in Texas is quite inviting to guests. And while the hotel plays home to a
Sabi ko na eh, yung mga ganyang hotel, tingnan nyo naman yung loob ng hotel. Sino hindi matatakot dyan? Ayoko ng mga ganyan, yung mga ganyan sopa, yung mga parang sinauna, tingnan nyo yung hagdanan, yung mga decoration. Ang creepy. Tingnan nyo yung orasan. Ito, orasan. O to, walang hiya mo yun. Diyos ko.
wide variety, it seems that some guests may have never left. Posted to the historic Jefferson Hotel YouTube channel, these next clips might just show some of these ghostly residents. This first clip is an excerpt of footage captured by a security camera.
Caught in the hotel last night. I got a notification of motion on one of our upstairs camera, which I thought was weird because no one was in the hotel except my wife and I. You can see I got the notification and I immediately ran up the stairs. You can see I got the notification and I immediately ran up the stairs.
The hotel's owner received a notification that someone was walking in the hallway, and seeing that there were no guests staying at the hotel at the time, he decided to check things out for himself.
Ina naman. Ikaw ang kahit bayaran mo ako ng 1 million dito, sweldo ko isang buwan, di ako magbabantay dyan. Malabo.
While he was unable to find anything out of the ordinary, when he reviewed the security footage, something rather eerie caught his attention. Take a look.
Oh, Oo nga, yan
So
na.
to me, that was a person walking by, and I was like, okay. So we searched the hotel. Like I said, nobody was there.
As you can see, there's a figure that moves past the green door at the end of the hallway.
Right there.
Ayan, no?
Okay.
Parang ano pa, parang kuba pa, no?
So you can't really tell what it is, but it's still... This is zoomed all the way.
If we zoom in, you can see the ghostly figure in more detail.
And here it comes. Definitely
Parang kuba.
looks like a solid figure.
The owner then points out that a few minutes prior to the sighting, the lamp at the end of the hallway mysteriously turns off.
What else is weird is prior to this, you'll notice the lamp was on at the end of the hall.
Oo nga, no?
And it goes off. There it goes.
Patay.
This was about, 4:37. Yeah, about 2 or 3 minutes prior to the event.
The green door seen in this footage actually belongs to room 19, a place that's said to be a particularly volatile hotspot of paranormal activity. The hotel itself has a long and checkered history. At one time, it was a bordello, and room 19 was the site of a young woman's murder. She's now said to appear in the mists of hot showers and supposedly leaves messages in room 19's bathroom mirror. Sometimes her scribblings seem like warnings, and at other times, pleas for help. The name Judy has been seen, but it's unclear if it's actually her name or someone she yearns to contact. A second ghostly entity thought to haunt room 19 is another young woman. She's said to appear most often to male guests who are travelling alone and can be recognised by her bridal gown and golden hair and feet that never touch the ground. While this spirit has been spotted all over the hotel, she seems to usually haunt a specific bed now located in room 19.
Grabe naman yung bed eh, oh. Kayo ba? Hihiga ba kayo dito? Hindi ako tutulog yan. Tutulog na ako sa lapag.
The woman's identity is unconfirmed, but she's thought to be one of two women who visited the hotel some 50 years apart. Both women are said to have suffered the same fate. Both were jilted at the altar and subsequently took their own lives on the bed that now sits in room 19. In this second clip, captured in the hotel, we see the owner working in the hallway. Suddenly, one of the doors seemingly opens all by itself.
Oh, shit!
According to the description, the poster says he heard a voice coming from the rear of the hotel just before it opened.
Grabe
His
to.
first thought was that the door might not have been closed all the way. However, he'd been walking back and forth for hours and nothing had happened. The creepiest part is he claims he actually heard the door's handle unlatch. Apparently, the Jefferson Hotel doesn't get a lot of paranormal activity on its lower floor. However, this next clip was captured on a security camera in the downstairs hallway. Take a look at what it captured.
Okay, so the white area right up top is where you need to watch. You're going to see something peer out right there
Whoa.
and then go down
Just like the first video, this one was captured a little before 4 AM.
in the morning.
As you can see, a mysterious figure seems to poke its head out from one of the rooms, then quickly go back inside.
And kind of goes back in. I'll do the movement side by side to kind of show you.
Oh, gago. Ulo nga. Ay, nako.
Weird movement. I don't know
Parang
exactly,
nakagano, no?
like I said, what it was.
While the figure is hard to make out, it looks as though it has dark hair and is wearing a white top or dress.
It's weird movement. I don't know exactly, like I said, what it was.
According to the poster, there were no guests staying on that floor at the time. There were some who moved through the hallway, however, but no one was seen entering or leaving this particular room. This final clip was supposedly captured by a guest staying at the hotel. It appears to show a doll moving behind the bed.
Yeah. So
something's
something's
nito.
peering out. Wait, did it do it twice there?
The doll remains still for a few more seconds before finally toppling to the floor.
Gago, nakakatakot yung hotel na to.
Fell over. So right.
Oh, yan.
That
Tumakbo.
is creepy. Even the way it falls.
Almost, you can see that, almost like, you know, that Grim Reaper kind of hoodie
Oh,
stuff.
ano yun? Bakit mayroong manika doon? Gago talaga to.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
So it seems that if you're a paranormal enthusiast, the Jefferson Hotel might be a great place to spend
Whew.
the night. There are plenty more creepy videos on their YouTube channel too. As always, I'll leave a link to their channel in the description box down
Grabe
below.
naman yun.
Bounces off a solid object and comes back.
Oh,
What happened?
gago yung hotel, ang lupit.
This photograph, which was sent to us by Laura Henry, shows something that will likely leave you scratching your head. In it, we see several toy skeletons and small bottles sitting on a table, as well as creepy posters pinned to the wall. On the right-hand side of the table, there's a skull. The unnerving thing is that the poster claims that the skull wasn't there when the photo was taken.
Weh,
If you take a closer look at it, something does look a little off. It actually appears somewhat transparent. You can see the beak of the bird seems to be inside of the skull, and you can see the table and poster behind it.
oh ano.
This image is certainly a noggin scratcher. How can an object that
May
supposedly
kilabutan
wasn't
ako?
there suddenly appear in the photo? Is there a paranormal explanation perhaps? Or is it just a bit of clever photoshopping? Let me know where you land on this in the comments down below.
Naku po,
This
ba't nakakatakot yung mga lugar pa lang nakakatakot na kaya ako kinikilabutan
This
eh.
piece of footage was uploaded to Reddit by a user named Editor1289. They claim that they're editing a behind-the-scenes documentary about a particular house, and that this clip was captured on one of its internal cameras. Supposedly, the house was used as a location in the horror film A Savannah Haunting. Yet to be released at the time of voicing this, the film is about a family who move away from their house in which their daughter died, only to have the child's ghost
Iba naman
follow
yung
them to their new home.
Mga picture na natakot ako kahit alam kong edited.
The poster notes that while working, they've watched a lot of security footage from the property, as well as interviews from people who have lived in the house, paranormal investigators, and others that have researched the property. Along with this clip, the poster asked this question to the Reddit community: can a haunting transfer from one place to another simply by having contact? In other words, is it possible that their house is now haunted after working on this documentary? In the video, we see the landing at the top of a staircase. Nothing appears out of the ordinary at first, but watch what happens next.
Oh, tang ina.
You can see a small figure emerge from one doorway and disappear into another.
Ayoko talaga pag bata.
While this footage is creepy enough, the poster also claims that they've witnessed other strange things happening on the property. They say they've seen furniture move on its own, heard disembodied voices and laughter in the middle of the night, and even seen this very figure in other pieces of footage.
Naku po.
So what do you think? Does this video really show a ghost? Or could this be some clever guerrilla marketing for the upcoming film? It seems we'll have to wait for the behind-the-scenes documentary to be released to know for sure.
Sigurado yan, yung mga may mga documentary, halos talagang may masisiyasa silang nakakatakot na ano, lalo pag yung mga murder, yung mga pinatay. Ay nako, hirap ng alauna nagre-reaction, Diyos ko po.
Imagine going on vacation to a fancy hotel where you think you have the utmost privacy. You can hang out in a private hot tub on the roof and enjoy the fresh air without anyone else around. But what if your holiday photos show something different? What if there was someone or something watching you when you thought you were all alone? This image, which was posted to Twitter by Talares Yinada Mas, was supposedly captured in Carlo Paz, Argentina. It was taken by a man whose girlfriend can be seen relaxing in the hot tub. The woman later uploaded the image to her Instagram,
Kita ko na kaagad kita nyo
where
ba?
someone commented that it looked like there was a ghost in the pool adjacent to them. Sure enough, if you zoom in to the right of the woman's head, there's a creepy looking figure. It resembles the classic.
Alam niyo, minsan yung mga ganito, kasi ako syempre ako nagre-reaction video ko. Siguro may mga 500 mahigit na yung nagagawa ko ng thumbnails. Kasi nagsa-search ako sa Google lagi ng mga ghost na picture. Kaya alam ko yung mga ghost na picture na pwedeng inedit. Ito hindi ko nakita to. May isang video ko dati, yung nagbabike na nilagay niya yung video, yung picture ng ghost. Alam ko yun, kuha niya sa Google, so hindi totoo. Ito wala akong nakikitang ganito.
Woman in white. Her skin is pale, she has dark unkempt hair, and is wearing a white dress or gown. The translucent figure even seems to be staring straight up at the couple from the other side of the glass. It seems that the original poster didn't see the figure at the time the photo was taken. When she initially posted the image to Instagram, she thought there was just a shadow in the pool room. The couple sent the photo to the hotel, and an employee responded by saying that the figure must have been another guest. But the woman who posted the photo said she remembers the indoor pool area being completely empty. To add to this, the figure certainly looks ghost-like, and the dress she's wearing seems totally inappropriate for a pool setting.
Alam nyo, kahit hindi masyado natatakot, or kahit sanay na ako makapanood ng video, basta gantong oras, nakakatakot sa panoorin.
Could the hotel be trying to hide that they have a paranormal entity on their premises? Or is the ghostly woman really just a guest? This seems rather unlikely considering you can actually see right through her.
Tama na to, natatakot na ako eh.
This next clip, which was captured on a motion sensor camera, is brief. It was posted to the Slapdam subreddit by user SuspiciousAd9555. However, it's not so much the footage, but rather the accompanying story that will likely raise the hairs on the back of your neck. The poster claims that the clip was captured somewhere between 3 and 4 AM. They received an alert from their camera that movement had been detected, so they pulled up the feed, but nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Concerned, they decided to review the footage. In it, we see the interior of a garage. Suddenly, a large dark shape sweeps across the scene. It moves from left to right, then back again quickly before disappearing from sight.
Baka naman may tao lang sa bubong, tas anino yan?
The poster goes on to explain that their father passed away in the house some years prior, and that his wife had also recently passed away too. They say that more and more strange things have been happening lately, including doors being slammed shut, flickering lights, and what sounds like footsteps walking up and down the stairs. On one occasion, a stuffed children's toy even turned on and started singing in the middle of the night. The uploader thinks that if this is a paranormal force, that it's not malevolent in any way and doesn't want to hurt him. He hopes that it's either his late father or his wife coming to check on him and their sons. Before we take a look at a creepy
Grabe lahat ng video niya nakakatakot ngayon
image posted to Reddit, remember to hit that subscribe button. While Redditor Lost Moped was walking near this old arch one evening, they captured a rather picturesque image of it. The arch looks to be draped in ivy. Creepily, the poster notes that they live close to this location and that you can normally hear voices echoing through the large archway. However, on this occasion, it was dead quiet. If you take a close look at the right-hand side of the arch, there actually appears to be a figure standing in the shadows. Some thought it looked like a nun or even the mythological character, Slender Man. Others suggested that it could have simply been another person taking a late evening stroll. Looking at the supposed figure, it certainly does give off a creepy nun vibe, just like the one from the 2018 horror film. So what do you think? Can you see the resemblance? Or have I been looking at too many ghost photos and now have spooks on the brain?
Ang galing ni hindi ako na-boring ngayon sa mga video ni Slapham. Bago to Kaka-upload lang yan ito 1 hour ago? 1 hour ago. Tapos, ang masama nito, takot na ako ngayon, ito pa nauna ko. May dalawa pa akong titirahin. Napasubo ako. Napapasubo talaga ako mga tol. Pero nagpapasalamat ako kayo. Andiyan kayo. Alam niyo bang sobrang mahal na mahal ko kayo. Lalo kayo yung mga subscriber ko sa YouTube. Ibang klase kayo. Ibang mga Alam niyo sa YouTube, mga ang datingan ng mga subscriber is mga para mga professional. Para mga matured. Sa TikTok kasi puro bata. So, ayoko nga ng TikTok kasi nakikita ko yung mga bata, yung mga masasama yung sinasabi. Murang edad nila. Ganun yung salita nila. Tapos, siyempre, hindi alam ng magulang yun kung ano yung mga pinagsasabi nila doon. So, hindi maganda. Sa FB, masyadong toxic. Oo, masyadong toxic sa FB. Hindi nga ako nababasa ng mga comment doon Pero ito, love na love ko yung mga nasa YouTube. Ibang klase. Iba kayo. Power. So, maraming salamat sa panonood. At hanggang sa uli.